After 7 long months, the Castrol Cup Series is back here at Pocono. We resumed the playoffs after a 7-month hiatus. We are here for the High Point 400 here at Pocono Raceway, the second race of the playoffs and the final race of the round of 12 before we move on to 8 drivers in the playoffs. But now let's go to the drivers to watch for on the pole. The number 5, Kyle Larson, who's been the best driver all season, top of the points most of the season, if not all season, besides maybe the 500. He's a great Pocono racer, and he's on the pole today, second in points entering today, with Byron winning it, of course, Richmond. Chase Elliott, his teammate, fastest in practice. He's 7th in points entering today on the cut line, but he's on the positive side of the cut line. Let's see what he can do today. And then, on the other side of the spectrum, Martin Truex Jr., he's also a great Pocono racer. 9th place in points entering today. He's 8 points behind 8th place Carson Oswald. And now for your starting lineup. In row 1, we got the 5 of Kyle Larson and the 11 of Denny Hamlin. Row 2, we have YRB, Ryan Blaney, and William Byron. And then in row 3, the 1 of Ross Chastain and the 9 of Chase Elliott make up row 3. And then row 4, we have Joe Gibbs' teammates, Ty Gibbs and Christopher Bell. Row 5, right in the top 10, we have Martin Truex Jr. and Brad Keselowski. Row 6, we have Joey Logano and Bubba Wallace, the 22 and 23 cars. Then we have on the cut line Carson Osvar and Alex Bowman. And then we have Chris Buescher and Tyler Reddick in row 8. Row 9, we have Josh Berry in the 21 and the 34. It's Todd Gilliland. And then running at the top 20, we have Austin Cindric and Ryan Preece in the 2 and 60 cars respectively. Now let's go over the race facts and everything you need to know about today's race. 0% chance of rain, so this race is going to go full today. We have 10 laps. Kyle Larson's on today's pole. And this is the round of 12 elimination race. Here we go. We've been waiting 7 months for the return of the Castrol Cup Series. Let's go here in Pocono. We're underway. Kyle Larson gets a good lead on lap number 1. Chastain and Blaney battling for second behind him. Chastain's going to clear the 12 of Ryan Blaney. Kyle Larson, though, has a 2-car length lead over the 1 car. Now we got Denny Hamlin battling Ryan Blaney for valuable points there. Ross Chastain still in second. He's trying to catch that number 5, HendrickCars.com Chevrolet of Kyle Larson. Going into 3 and 4 and going to lap number 4. Here, Kyle Larson out front. Single file now for the majority of the top 10. Oh, we got a spin on the front stretch. Chris Buescher hard in the inside wall, bringing out the first caution of today. Chris Buescher hard in the inside wall in the front stretch. Big time impact. Let's see what happened. Oh, he just got loose with the corner panel of the 23 of Bubba Wallace. Yeah, he just washed up and bang, what a hard hit on that inside wall. Finishing second last race at Richmond, not in the playoffs, but had a pretty good season, just missing out, and that is going to be a heartbreaker for the 17 as he was making his way up the field. Chris Buescher is going to DNF from this race on lap number 4, and a big crash for the 17 of Chris Buescher off the corner panel of the 23 Bubba Wallace. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Pocono Raceway as we got pit stops here on lap number 5. Kyle Larson taking 4 tires and Phil says his car is perfect, would not change a thing in that 5 car. The 1 of Ross Chastain said his car was a little bit tight on that final lap before the caution. He's going to get a little bit of a wedge adjustment. Denny Hamlin, same thing actually. He said his car was a little bit tight on lap 3, though, not lap 4, as he is going to fall back to 4th. And it's Kyle Larson, Martin Truex up to 2nd, with Chastain, Hamlin, and Byron your top 5. And we are going to go back underway at Pocono, 5 laps to go. Here comes Byron and Bell, 3 and 4 wide in the middle of the field. Larson, Truex battling for the lead. Here comes Byron now going for 2nd. Can Byron go back-to-back as Larson still has the lead, though? 4 laps to go in Pocono. Larson, Byron clears the 19. Can he catch his Hendrick teammate in the 5? Now look back here. Carson Hocevar is currently back by 5 points against Truex. He needs some positions here. He moves the 45 out of the way. Now he's got to catch Ryan Blaney. Can he get to him? 2 laps to go. Byron makes his move to the inside. He's going to get the pass and clears the 5 out of 4. White flag, 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. Can Byron be the first multi-time winner this season and first driver to go back-to-back? 3 and 4 for the final time. Larson gets loose, and William Byron is going to win at Pocono. Back-to-back wins for the 24. He is on fire in the playoffs. Let's see what happened here. Is Byron, he passed Larson on the 2 to go mark, and Larson just could not get back to him. Byron had a really fast pit stop and a really fast car, and he gets the win today at Pocono, burns it down on the front stretch, and we are so back in the Castrol Cup Series. William Byron gets it done at Pocono. Now let's check out the results. Byron, Larson, Truex, I think that's going to put him in the next round. Denny Hamlin, Chastain, your top 5 with Gibbs, Bell, Elliott, Hocevar, and Logano. Hocevar did get to 9th, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Also, Blaney, Keselowski, Reddick, Briscoe, Bellman, and a few others. Not so great finishes for some guys. I mean, it's honestly kind of predictable for 21st to 40th, but you had Chris Buescher in 42nd, and no, I'm not putting him and the 15 in a separate graphic. I'm too lazy to do 2 cars for another graphic. There's no point in that. So the 15 was 41st and Buescher was 42nd. Now the point standings, we have Byron, Larson, Hamlin, Bell, Truex, Elliott, Keselowski, and Blaney will be in the round of 8. And Hocevar misses out on a tiebreaker to Blaney and Keselowski. And this is the tiebreaker. Keselowski, Blaney, and Hocevar, they all have a win each. In this series, it goes by wins and then average finish. Average finish, it was Keselowski ahead of Blaney, and then Blaney by 2 positions over Hocevar. A heartbreaker for the 77. He had a great charge at the end of the race, but just couldn't get it done. William Byron wins both of the round of 12 races, and we will see you guys in Watkins Glen for the first race of the round of 8. See you guys later.